Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Because I forgot, I didn't go through that.
Okay, hold on now. Okay, so adjust yourself. Make sure that you can see my screen. Then yeah. You wanna put on some makeup? Just joking. Okay. No makeup needed. Okay. All right. You know, right? When they start the podcasting, they say, "Ready?" No. My hair is not good enough. Just joking, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so we go to
I actually left my pencil box at school, and I won't be at school for a long time. So
go and pick it up.
no, I can't. The school's closed.
They have CCA, you know, right? They have CCA, you know.
Yeah, CCA. So next time I have CCA is 22nd June.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I go then and then pick it up.
Okay, so let's start off with the logarithm question first. Actually, logarithm is the okay. When you do logarithm and indices question, right? Actually, what you need to do first is you need to get the formulas at the side first. Because if you are not good with the formulas, then there is no way you can do the logarithm or indices question.
Okay.
So this logarithm or indices question, right? They are very these are the most basic, and you must know. So I should go to. I just want to grab the formulas. Yes.
Table.
I mean I know the formulas, but you don't.
For me, yes.
Yeah. So just to put them side by side, then.
Is it in this one? You thought it was a bit
Okay, let me just.
You started before W2.
Yeah. Let me just. Okay. Binomial and logarithm. Maybe this. Yes. Because I think the first few I put the formulas just on the side here. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So this is one of them. So I'm just copy. Oh, looks like I can't. I need to take a screenshot. Okay, good. I can do it. Alright. What about indices? I think indices is quite. I think indices, some of them they are quite intuitive. Like you can somehow just get it on the spot.
Okay.
Get it in the spot means you can figure out on the spot.
Yeah, without the rules.
Yes.
Actually, I didn't need the rules.
Really?
Yeah.
For indices or for
For
logarithm?
indices, I just
Okay.
did it.
So look at the 1A. So you say given that LGDs and then this.
Oh yeah, you know there was Max Olympiad. I went to.
Yeah, it's always ongoing. There are many things ongoing. So yeah, you can you can brief me on that. Yeah.
It was so hard.
Oh, okay.
They tested about logarithm.
Okay.
And I totally didn't know anything.
Yeah. Here, lo. Okay. So if you look at this, right? Okay. So you have logarithm. This is in the logarithm format, and then this is the non-logarithm format. It's the normal format, I would say, and then this is whole number. Okay. So over here it says what? Express y in terms of x. So basically you need to like answer this question. Your answer is most likely will be y equals to something. Okay. So in order to get y equals to something, which is your objective, so can you see that it seems like your y here, right, is inside the logarithm. So somehow you need to like get it out of the logarithm. So that's that's the approach. Okay, you need to get the y out of the logarithm. Okay, so this kind of question, right, is something like you have this let's say you have this x is equal to square root y squared plus 5. Okay, so if they ask you to get this, okay, y in terms of something, right? So can you see that the y is actually inside the square root? Of course, besides inside the square root is also square, right? So what you need to do over here is you try to get the y out of the square root and the square, right? In order to get y equals to something, right? Does it make sense? Yeah. So the approach is the same, similar. It's the same over here. So you just have to get the y out of the logarithm. Other than that, you don't have to care about it. So therefore, my objective is very clear. As long as I can get the y out of the logarithm for this question, then I think I'm on the right track. So you don't have to do anything to this 4x squared, right? So what you can do is, so you have this minus 4x squared. So what you can do is you can actually bring it over. Okay, you bring it over. So when you bring this over, right, so minus becomes plus. So let's right. Okay, so like I say, why I know I need to move this minus 4x squared over is because I know that my objective is y equals to something. So as I just need to get the y out. Whatever they give me, right, non-y, right, I don't care. Let's say they give me like this x plus z, all this. They can give me like plus x plus z on in addition to this. I don't have to care about them. I just have to move this whole thing over. Right? This is you make y the subject. Okay? So over here, right? So once you reach this step, I think it's pretty simple. You just look at one of this. Let's just look at one of this. So which one helps? Okay? Which one helps? So
I think it's the
okay, let me see where else I can get the, because this is kind of like messy, it's very hard to read. So
just, you can like erase.
Yes, let me just erase. Oh, where did you put the logarithm notes? Maybe I can, yes.
Oh.
You see, I know your stuff better than yours. Yeah, better than you. This is.
Wait, actually,
this is completely. I mean, it does not make sense. I know your stuff better than you. But this is your notes, okay? Not my notes. Okay, so I will just get this. I will just get it here. Let me just do this.
I think it's the second one.
Okay, so the second one might help, and then okay. So first thing first, over here is LG something. So maybe first 10. I should use the log 10 first. Okay. Then yes. Next, what can help?
The second one.
You mean this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can be. I think you miss out one of them. Let me see. See, okay, good. Okay. So, I think you miss out one of them. It's the log AB is equal to C. And then if you transform this into the indices form, what is it going to be? How do you link the ABC up using indices format? This is by the way, this is logarithm format. How do you link up ABC in the indices format? Over here, A is the base, right? So A will remain to be the base. So now the question is, what is the power, and then what is the answer?
think it's a to the power of c.
Yes. Okay. So it makes sense, right? Because if you a to the power of b, right, it's exactly like the logarithm format. So you need to a to the power of c equals to b. Okay. So once you have this in mind, right? Okay, then it's pretty simple. You just have to make use of this. So I just write it right below, so that you can see how you can actually transform the question. So by using this formula. By the way, this formula is not given during your exam, so you have to somehow memorize it or figure it out on the spot. Okay, then a is the base. So can you see that the 10 is the base here for the question? So 10. So since this is your b, right? So the b will be on the other side.
10 to the power.
Then your this 2, yes. So your 2 plus 4x squared will be your power. So your objective is to get y equals to something, right? So you just have to bring the plus 2 over. So you bring the plus 2 over, it becomes minus 2, right?
Yes.
So let me just adjust this space a little bit. Okay? And then you still have a 3 here, you just divide by 3 on both sides, right? Just put the 3 below, just divide by 3. So this is the answer. Okay? So you need to be very good with all these formulas. Okay. By the way, the last one here, logarithm format. How do you switch back to the indices format? So this one, I don't think you need to memorize, because I think you can get it on the spot, right? Okay. So that's how you get the 3 marks. Okay. Next. The next question I think is easy also. Oh, so just to make sure my this recording is good. Hello? Okay, good. Yes.
Oh.
No. Everything's fine. Okay, good. So once again, I need to get the formula over. Okay, I need to get this formula over because you need it. Okay, I have it in my mind already. So for this one, you have this 2 log 4 8 minus 2x minus log 2. Okay, so what do you see here? You have log 4, you have log 2, then you have a 3, then you have a log 2. So what do you think? What's the objective? Of course, the objective is to solve for x. But before you can solve for x, what do you think you need to do before you can solve for x?
Simplify.
No, you're talking just a very general term. What do you mean by simplify? No, I mean what can be simplified?
I think the log 2 and log 2, maybe you can like you did, you can change it to indices form.
Okay, so this is where, okay, so let me give you another question, okay, because I think to memorize, right, is stupid, because if you memorize, you tend to forget. Not only you, most students. So what if I give you this? What you will do for this question? What you will do for this question? What you will do for this question? So you have 4, you have y squared, you have x. So what you will do for this question first?
Like make it into a quadratic formula. Like make
How?
it into quadratic.
How?
By bringing the y over y square into then it becomes y square.
Yep, okay, and then
And then bring over the x also.
okay, good. So what is this approach? What do you think?
To make it into a equation, like a quadratic equation.
Okay, so you have been doing all this, right, without really knowing why you do this. It's just like I just know it, but I don't know why I need to do it.
Because you can able to find the unknowns because
Actually, right, you try to combine similar terms actually.
Yeah, simplify.
Yep. So in fact, to solve questions, most of the questions, you try to, okay, before you can simplify, because when you say simplify, right, I will say how. So how you simplify, you try to combine similar terms. Okay, so same thing for this question, for the logarithm question or indices question, you want to combine similar terms, because only when you combine similar terms, then you can simplify. Okay, so this one, before you learn algebra, right, if your first exposure, I guess your first exposure to 2y square, right, or plus y square, right, it would have been very scary also. What is y square? Okay, so same thing. Your first exposure to logarithm, right? Let's say you have a log 4 here, you have log 2 here, you have a no log here, you have log 2 here. So the first exposure to logarithm, right? They look so foreign to you, unfamiliar to you. That's why you don't know what to do. But in fact, the approach is still the same. You try to combine similar terms. So therefore, remember the technique of, like, before you can simplify to solve questions, you need to combine similar terms. So similarly, next time if you see something like, oh, it looks so foreign, so unfamiliar, you combine similar terms. Okay? So can I ask you, what do you consider similar here?
The log 2.
Yep, I think you agree. Okay, minus sign belongs to a log 2. Right? So you consider this and this, they are similar, right? They are both log 2, right? So then probably you can, like, group them together and then try to do something to it, right? Does it make sense? Okay, good. Then the 3 is whole number.
Just bring
Okay.
it over.
And then this one is log 4. Okay, so I think there are a few methods to solve this question, but what if can I ask you, so you have a log 2 something here, can you change the 3 to log 2 something? Can you change the log 4 to log 2 something? If you can, then basically you have all similar terms. Then when you have all similar terms, then you can combine them all already. That's one approach.
Maybe we can.
Yeah,
You
yes.
can see that formula for
Which one?
the third one.
This one?
The third one.
This one, huh?
Yeah.
This one is log A3 equals to 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
because the
So you want to change the 3 to log A3 or what? Remember, also basically this is log 2. This is the log 2 term. So my question to you is, I mean, this is one approach. Can you change the log 3 to log 2 something?
maybe.
So log 2 what give you 3? Yeah, given the third one, yes. Let's say given the third one. Log 2 what give you 3? Given this. So I have log A3 is 3. So now it's log 2 what give you 3? So you need to fill up this using the formula above.
Two.
Huh?
Where's that? No. I'm not sure.
Okay, so you look at the formula first. Log A3 is 3. So what? So what does this tell you? Log A to the power 3 is 3. So log BB4 is equal to
4.
yes. Okay, so log 2 what give you 3?
Log 2 to the power of 3.
Correct. Correct. So that's how you make the whole number into log 2 format. So according to this formula, so your 3 is no longer 3. Your 3 will be replaced by this log 2 to the power 3. So log 2 to the power 3 is 8. Okay, good. So done. Then last one, this one. Okay, I think you see that you have a 2 in front, right? But never mind about the 2 first. So log 4, can you get it into log 2 something? Do you think you can? Which formula you think it helps? You know why we need to change all to log 2, right? Because our goal is to combine similar terms. Yes. So this is actually a very key method, okay, in secondary school. Okay. So that means your this log 4 8 minus 2x, can you change it to log 2 something?
Yeah.
Which one? Which one you think you need to make use of?
The first.
The first one, log 10 LG or the
Yeah.
this one?
Yeah.
Okay, how?
By converting it to
Mm.
LG 8 minus 2x
Mm-hmm.
by LG 4.
Okay, so in a way, right, it's just straight away log 2 8 minus 2x above log 2 4. Does it make sense? I think you can see it here, right?
Yeah.
This one, can you see?
Yeah.
Yeah, so because you have log AB, right? Log AB, A is the base, so now the 4 is the base, so therefore your log AB is actually equal to log 2B over log 2A. So I have just done that, log 2 above 8 minus 2x, log 2 4. Make sense? Done.
Oh, so then that will equal to
Combine similar term. So of course, before you can combine similar terms, right, I think you want to ask yourself, is there, I mean, it looks slightly complicated here. So before you want to continue, probably you want to ask yourself, do you want to, I mean, is there a way to simplify? So I think you can do, because this is log 2 4, I think this log 2 4 is, can you see log 2 4 is a value, while over here is log 2, you still have an unknown. Then over here you have an unknown. Then here you have a, okay, this one is, you want it to be like this, and this one is unknown. So do you think that you can get this into a value so that you see if you can 2 and this, you see if you can cancel, because you always want to simplify before you move on. So can you punch the calculator, log 2 4? You know how to punch the calculator?
this one is not it's different.
Why you bring a different calculator?
Because like I told you, I left my pencil box at school.
Oh, okay.
So how you?
Oh, okay. So log 2 4, right? So log 2 4. Okay, log 2 4. So can you change the 4 to something? Square.
2 square.
So log 2 square. What's the answer? Look at the formula. One of the formula you can use up.
Oh, it's 2.
Okay, it's 2. So therefore your this the denominator is 2 actually. Does it make sense now? So
how you do?
So when you have later I'll talk to you about how to use calculator to so
you can cancel.
So you have, yes, so you have a 2 here. So okay, just use a eraser lah. Okay, so now it's much nicer already, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
So basically you have log 2 8 minus the 2x with a bracket. Okay, now it looks good. It looks very good to us. So why? So I think you can combine the left hand side and then you can combine the right hand side. So how do you combine the left hand side? Which formula you use?
Okay, you use the last one.
Last one. Okay, so the last one is log A minus log B. So it's log then A over B. So this is your A, this is your B. So what I will end up with is log 2. Then I have 8
minus
2x over x minus 2. Good. So this is my left hand side.
Bracket.
You can, but not necessary. So what about your right hand side? Same technique.
8
Log 2, so it's log 2, 8 over 1 plus x. So now it's very neat already. So you have the log 2, 8 minus 2x, x. So equals to log 2, then 8 over 1 plus x. Can you see that you have log 2, what you can do?
Cancel.
Yes. So it's like by comparison. Actually, it's not cancelling. So it's by comparison. Then you pick out the 8 minus 2x.
Then cross multiplication.
Yeah. So I will leave this for you to go home and figure out. Alright, because it's back to basic math. Okay. So in a way, right, over here is not cancellation, So over here is not okay. Don't assume that you can go and divide by a log 2. No, wrong. This is the concept is wrong. Okay, this is actually by comparison. You know what's by comparison, right?
Yeah.
So by comparison, let's say you have a 2a here, then you have x plus 1a on the right hand side. Then by comparison, your 2 and your 2 is equal to x plus 1. You understand? This is by comparison. We have been using this technique for some time already, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is by comparison. Don't assume that you can divide. No, not divide by log 2. Okay. So let's reflect. How can we solve this kind of questions? The objective is they give you different terms. So your objective is to make it the same or similar terms, so that you can combine similar terms, then you can simplify and solve. Does it make sense? How do you make different terms into similar terms? By making use of the formulas here. Okay? Okay, good. So I will leave this to you. So next, okay, indices. Actually, indices is also the same thing. 2i, I think is a very friendly question. I think they guide you a lot. Okay, so they already tell you, let u be this 2 or 2 to the power x. Okay, so I will write the formula here. Okay. So which means you need to get all this, everything here. If you can get it into something 2 to the power x, then you should. So the question is,
so 2 to the power of 2x minus 2x plus 1 equals 3.
2x plus 1. Okay, good. Something like this?
Yes.
Then
3, so then u to the power of 2.
Okay, hold on. So let's do it slowly. So it's this one, you can see it as this, right? And what about this? I want 2 to the power x. I don't want 2 to the power x plus 1.
So you just bring it down. Just
bring what down?
By
this is plus 1. Not minus 1. Minus 1 is over. Plus is times. Yes. Okay. So what you can do right now is just replace the 2x by u. Yes. And then this will be a quadratic equation.
U square. Then just
then you just method. So you just solve it. Okay. So I'm not going to so once you get your u, right? Okay. Then you have to. So basically it's 2x equal to u. Then you give it. So basically you 2x that value, then you find out x. So what if let's say you have 2x equals to 3. How do you get the x? This is indices form. How do you get it to logarithm form? Log, what's the base?
3.
The base is 2. So the base is 2.
2.
Yeah.
Then.
So the 3 is here, then the x is here. So you just have to solve log 2, 3. You will get x. Here.
Just write it down.
Here. Can you see here?
Example would be better, so I just maybe I already wrote it down.
Yeah, you definitely have written it somewhere. It's just that you walk 3 steps ahead, then 4 steps back. So you alright? Okay, then we shall move on. So your family is going to India, right? Entire family?
Yeah, just my immediate family.
Oh, okay. But I thought your dad went back some weeks ago.
No.
So he likes to go back again? He likes to go
He
again?
didn't
Oh, no.
go some weeks ago. It was
Oh,
actually
okay.
quite a while ago.
Like 2 years ago?
Actually, I haven't been like anywhere to vacation
Okay.
in like since pre-COVID.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wrong. You can go vacation in your imagination.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't count that as vacation.
Okay.
Okay, we can go on.
That's called metacation. The metaverse. Vacation in the metaverse. Okay, never mind.
Do
Okay,
people
good.
even use metaverse now? Like,
If you play Roblox, you play Minecraft, then yeah, you're actually in the metaverse.
isn't it owned by Microsoft? Roblox is
Roblox is no. I think Roblox is alone. It's an independent company, but Minecraft I think is owned by Microsoft.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
How do you do the logarithm like thing on your calculator?
Oh, so you look at the formula here, come. So you have log AB, right?
Oh,
So you just log B over log A, lo. So you do the log. So let's say you log just now the question over here. So
Yeah.
you do log 3 over log 2, lo.
log
I thought you get the answer log
I
3.
thought it's LG.
Never mind. So never mind. You use the LG or whatever is the same. Because LG 3 over LG 2 is also equals to log 2 3 over log 2 2. This one will handle as long as you give a log for 3, you give a log for 2, is you standardize the log is okay.
Yes.
Yes, you can test. So 2 to the power of this will give you 3 approximately. So it's just 2 to the power of this for you to backtrack. See if you can.
I get 2.5.
Yeah? Huh? Okay, so not answer square. Answer 1.5.
1.5.
You do it again. I ask you to 2 to the power of that, you give me answer square. So, okay, log 3 over log 2. Give me the answer first. Done? 1 point something, right? Give me 2 to the power of this.
You mean
That means 2 to the power of this. This, okay, you let me see the what you key in first.
nothing?
No, you give this is the answer 1.58, right?
Yeah.
Never mind, 1.58, right? Can you give me 2 to 1.58? 2 to the power of 1.58.
Oh.
Can you see?
Yeah, it's 3.
Wait, can you see? I want 2 to the power of x, right? And your x is 1.58, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so just now I saw like you give me 1.58 to the power of 2. I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't want to square the x. No, I don't want to square the x. I want 2 to the power of 1.5. So you key in wrongly. Okay, good. Next. Okay. So this question is also similar to the question we discussed above. You have the log 3, you have the log x3, then you have a 4. So you have to
Separate.
yeah. So you decide to play with log 3 or you decide to play with log x. So basically this is the log 3 term, this is the log x term, this is the 4. So what you decide to do? So that same approach.
Okay.
Mm.
Then you can just play with the log
Play with log what?
x.
So you want to play with log x.
Yes.
So you find that log x is better than log 3.
Yeah.
Why? So you think that log 3 is not good?
I think it might be easier to change it to log x.
I think your somehow your decision making is a bit not a bit off. It's a lot off. Log 3 is known, right? Log 3 is known, right? At least log 3, right? Log x is unknown, right? So between known and unknown, you want to play with unknown.
Oh.
Okay. So between known and unknown, you want to play with unknown. You think that playing with unknown will yeah. So it's better for you to play with unknown. No, right? Does not make sense, right? So decision making, so that's it is like if you are that you always like to play with something that you know, something that you are familiar with, not something that you don't know, right? Log x, wow. If you tell me log x, I mean given a choice, log 3, log x, I will not use log x unless I have to. So therefore, for this question, right, it's very clear cut between log 3 versus log x. I'm not going to use log x because it's an unknown. I don't want to play with that. So therefore, log 3, okay, it's already log 3. I don't want to touch it. So now the question is, how do you get log x3 into log 3?
I think you just look into the
Okay. I don't need. You need.
Yeah, that's why I said I use
Okay, good. Please do it. So how do you? Okay, minus sign. I put the minus sign in front first. So the minus sign here, right? So I put the minus sign in front first. Which which formula? Just now the first question. I mean this question. What formula you use to get log 4 into log 2? Do you see log 4 right just now? How do you get log 4 into log 2 just now?
change the log AB to L.
Correct. So therefore basically you use the second one, right? So this log x3, right, actually is equal to log 3 over log 3x. Okay. I'm using the second formula here. Okay. Actually, the second formula is called change of base lah. Change of base means they can give you log 4 or log 10 or whatever. You can somehow get it into log 3 something.
Okay.
Okay. Why you okay? Let's say they give you in log 4. Why you want to change it to log 3? Because you want to play with log 3 here. Because you want to get all terms here into log 3, so that you can combine. Okay. So the 4 here, how to change it to log 3? Log 3. How do you get 4? 3 to the power 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This one will give you 4. Just now it's 4. So I just get it to log 3 to the power 4. So it's 4. So done?
Yes.
Yeah, good. So now it's pretty good. So can you give 3 to the power 4? What is the value? 81. Yeah, good.
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm okay, it's okay. I thought I don't have the brain power to compute. So
you underestimate yourself.
it's okay. It's better I understand myself. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's better to be conservative. Okay, good. So then I think the entire question looks pretty good already. Okay, because log 3 is 1. Log 3 is 1. I can change it to 1 already. Okay. Alright. Okay. So okay, over here, right, I think I would suggest you do it left hand side and right hand side. Okay. So I okay. why I say so? Okay, because
You can compare.
compare. So in fact, right, the next step is about comparison. Okay, I just copy it from the previous slide. So this one, I see my 5 above. You can bring down the 5, right? To the front, right? So this is my left hand side. Or maybe I don't have to do that. Just then I have this. Okay, just put this as 4. Let me tell you why I find that it's not it's useless to convert it to this log 381. It doesn't help. Okay, so now what do you see?
Actually, can't you put it?
No, what do you see here? Just now I tried to convert the 4 into the log 3 something, right? Then I suddenly realized it doesn't help me much. I see something already. Can you see that? You can let this into u. So you will end up with 5u, 1 over u equals to 4. That's why I don't have to use the log 381. Because log 381 is not going to help me form this equation. So once I get this, once again is a quadratic. Times u okay? Then times u on the left and the right, you will get 5u squared minus 1 4u. Then 5u squared minus 4u minus 1. Quadratic equation. So later when you get your u, then you have to solve for x. Okay? So now you are given this, let's say your u is equal to 2. So your log 3x is equal to 2. So this is logarithm format. How do you get it into indices format? 3 is the base, 2 is the power, x is the answer. So x is equal to 9. If your u is equal to 9 later. Make sense? Okay? So what I'm trying to show you here is you might not need to get everything into log 3. Because sometimes it might not help you. Okay?
Okay.
Can?
But what if you put it in log?
Actually, you can also get it into log 3. Let me show you. By comparison. So over here, right, you have this 1 over something. Okay, 1 over something. So you don't want to say, oh, I want to times 1, you want to get rid of this. You don't want to do that, like by times log 3x, because it's going to be more complicated. So what I will do is, I see my log 3x5 here, I see my log 381 here. Actually, these two terms, they are similar. So I can
then
bring
use
this.
I remember if you have got minus,
Okay.
then log 3.
No, hold on first. So basically, I just bring this over and then bring this over. Because this and this, they are similar. Then this one with 1 over, it's not similar. So now I can combine these two, right?
Yeah.
Left hand side. So left hand side, you can make use of that formula. It's actually equals to log 3 x over 5 over 81, right?
81, yeah.
Yep, so good. So this is my left hand side. Okay? Then your right hand side is this. Okay? Okay? So so the thing is this. Then therefore you must be thinking log 3x is equal to 1 over this entire thing. Okay? Okay? 1 over this. Okay, so let me just do this properly. Okay, so let me just focus on the denominator first. So this is log 3 is divide, right?
Mm-hmm.
x5 over yeah, so I'm stuck. I don't know what to do.
Me
Yeah.
too. I'm also stuck.
Yeah. So you okay, by the way, you cannot assume that, oh, this is okay, you can just flip it. No, they don't work that way. So because 1 over log 3 x to the power 5 over 81, right? You need to do the log first. But I don't know how to do the log first. So that's why I say if you continue doing it this way, right, it doesn't help. So therefore you have to make use of the let u equals to this. Actually, when you see that log 3x and log 3x, so when you see a log 3x in the denominator, then let is better. Okay? So that's how you can solve this question. Then yeah, so question 2 is the same thing. The question 2 is very similar to the this question 2. This question 2 is very similar to the question 2. You just have to get this 2x something into the like one by one, like split the thing. So I see, okay, so this one is 2 to the power 3. So this 3 is
3x.
So this is, you can times in 3x minus 3. So the same
minus 3.
Oh, minus 3, yeah, thank you. So it's the same technique. Similar term, similar term, similar term, similar term. So you just need to rearrange. You want to combine similar term, right? So what you're going to do is, so this times this is equal to this times this. So what I'm going to do is I need to bring this over so it become dy. You see? Then this whole thing is times this thing, right? So I need to bring it over, it becomes divide. Then after that you can I think you can simplify a lot of things. So basically this is 2 to the power x minus 1 minus 3x plus 3, right? And this one will be 2x minus x minus 2, right? Yeah, so you just simplify further, then you see a lot of things already. So this one will be 2 minus 2x. Then this one is plus 2 and 3 x minus 2. Yes. What they want? They want 12. So I think you can open this up a little bit because this. Okay, so continue. Let me just get rid of this. Okay, they are giving you a hint. Basically, I want x only. The power I want it to be x. So therefore, you just get it into individual term. Okay? Okay? Then this 2 to the power of negative 2 is 1/4. You can punch your calculator actually. Okay, then this is 4. This is 9. Okay, so you times a 9 throughout. So it's, maybe I shouldn't simplify this. Maybe I just leave this untouched. So I have 36, 4 times 9, and 3x. So this one I can bring it over because I want to combine the x here. This whole thing, right?
Yeah.
The x is the power, baby. Okay, so this minus 2x, right? It is below, right? So if you bring it up, it becomes positive. I make use of this.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3x, 4x. Okay. How about you certain like link?
I was quite surprised.
Yeah. Okay, good. So very neat. Okay, good. So let's move on. Oh, by the way, the E here, right? You can see it's just okay. The E here is actually this question is the simplest. Let me show you.
Also I.
Just let it be U. So times you get 5u minus u square plus 14. So you solve this quadratic. So once you solve this quadratic, right?
Then you can find
Then e to the power y equals to u equals to, let's say, equals to 5. Then you use the, this is exponential term, right? The exponential format. You just get it into the logarithm format.
But then they ask you to solve the equation.
Yeah, solve the equation means solve for y.
Oh.
E is a value, actually is like a pi, like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
don't.
Yes. Okay. E is equal to something. You can press. You know what. Okay. Good. Okay. Good. So yes. So yeah. Move on to the. Eh. Eh. How do I go to the?
Tuition.
Okay, hold on. Good that you know your stuff. Better than me.
Yeah.
You are supposed to. Okay, good. Which question you want to go through first? The coordinate geometry. This one?
Any
13?
question.
13?
Yeah.
You asked me 13, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, can I ask you, you figure this k equals to 4 yourself or what?
For
Or after I told you to form an equation linking the k, 4k and 80 together.
oh, the thing is, I didn't know like that. You know the
The x and y coordinate.
no, because I didn't know this whole length is 2k.
Yeah lah, so that means basically you are, that's why you know why I draw this one for you not. Let's say I give you this is 3, 4 You don't know this is 4, this is 3 I think.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
know.
So that's why I drew this
Then
as an example,
then
right?
I understood it.
Yes.
Then I did it.
correct.
Then
But,
after you.
but I think you still make a mistake here.
Huh?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah lor. What happened to you?
What do you mean? Mistake.
I don't know. Let's see. I don't know.
No, cause it's a show question.
Yeah, it's a show question.
So if I get it correct, then so you get the same answer, then it should be correct. Whatever. Yeah, I see that.
I told you, right? You asked me how not to how not to make this mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
forgot
I told you to
about this.
imagine like you'll be humiliated in front of your class if you skip this.
No.
Imagine
I don't
first.
like this.
Imagine first. Imagine. Yeah. I missed the negative again for even power. I'm being humiliated by somebody now, my enemy. Yeah. Just imagine that. Then you will not make this mistake again. I give you 30 seconds to visualize the scene.
The
Like
pain.
you get humiliated. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good.
I
Reject.
hate that rule.
Yeah.
I hate
Reject
that
because
rule.
k cannot be negative. In this case.
Yeah.
Okay. Reject must be reject with a reason. Yeah. That's the most important thing. Can you reject without reason? Cannot. You cannot say I reject you because you wear spec. That kind of nonsense, right? Okay. Good. So your this is correct, but you miss out this. Okay. Okay. AB is perpendicular. Okay, good. So yeah. So
Well,
let's
you
talk
said
about
you were-
it means when something is perpendicular, it means something. So let me just demonstrate to you using the GeoGebra app.
Actually, I was using it
Yeah,
to help me.
you know why? Because I asked you to draw, right? Did I ask you to draw the modulus equation out?
No.
No, did I give you a question that
Yeah,
ask you?
modulus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, right, I'll just take the shortcut. I just key into the GeoGebra, then I will get it. Then somehow, once I get the graph, right, then somehow I just try to copy that.
I didn't even try to copy it. I just put the picture there.
Yeah, you put the picture there, plus you try to somehow
Do
just
myself.
do yourself or just copy, you know, that kind of thing. Alright, so what I want to do? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you see, you want
to show you-
me the perpendicular.
Yes. So y equals to 2x plus 1. So the gradient is 2, right? For
Correct.
this.
Correct. And
So now, I'm going to give you a perpendicular line by changing the gradient. So let me see.
4x plus 1.
Yeah, good. Can you see that they are perpendicular to each other?
0.5.
Minus 0.5. So
You divide by -4. Is it?
so let's get this to our this. So when it's perpendicular, right? When two lines are perpendicular to each other, it means something. Okay. So so there is this formula. I'm not sure you have learned or not learned, but if you have not learned, learn it today. So if line 1 is perpendicular to line 2, okay, the gradient of 1 times the gradient of 2 is equal to -1.
Okay.
Yes. So the reverse is also true. If gradient 1 times gradient 2 is equal to -1, then your line 1 is perpendicular to line 2. So can you see that if you give me y equals to 2x plus 1, okay, then in order, so this is this line, so in order for me to give a perpendicular line, right, I just have to get it. So I just ask myself, the gradient 1 is 2, right? So 2 times gradient 2 is equal to -1. So gradient 2 is equal to -1 divided by 2. So it's minus half. So it's minus 0.5. So that's why I key this in. Okay? So this is the that's why I say perpendicular, being perpendicular means something. Okay? So with this, I think it's pretty easy already.
I hear someone playing
Yeah.
the
Flute.
I think it's.
Or you hear something else?
I hear.
Dota.
I know that song.
Oh, so what song is this?
It's like hot potato, like potato or something. A farm.
Okay.
I
Okay.
know. I forgot the name.
Okay. Hot potato. Okay, good. Sounds funny.
You know, in my house also, the neighbor also play
Okay.
piano.
Yes.
Then
They play what?
Piano.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they play what songs?
They play all this kind of Beethoven song.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and then my mom is like scolding my brother because my brother also
Your
play
mom what?
piano. Scold my brother.
For?
'cause my brother also play piano, right? So he don't play that level. So it's like, why can't you play like him? You know, to like
Then
get
you-
better.
Oh, okay.
And also he sometimes forget to practice. Then like my mom hear that, then scold him to do.
Yeah. Why okay? So that means you are trying to say you don't play piano.
I used to, but I hate piano.
Why you hate piano?
I just don't like it.
Why
But-
your mom never force you to play piano, while your mom forced your brother to play?
She did for 1 year. It was all useless though.
Gave up,
I was so stubborn.
Okay, gave up.
Actually, it's kind of ironic
Yeah.
because I'm in.
I know what. She forced you. She gave up. That's why now your brother have to take up.
But actually, he's okay. Not bad.
He's good.
Yeah.
Better than you at playing piano.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, playing piano is very subjective. You know. I
Actually,
mean,
it's
whether it's
kind of
nice or not, it's very subjective.
it's kind of ironic because in my CCA, I'm in concert band. So
But
I
I think we can take a break. Yeah.
I'm actually the leader of the whole band,
Then you play what? What role?
percussion.
Oh,
So
what?
percussion
Okay.